Hey, hi everyone, and welcome to the latest episode of Hill vs. Men on Card, where we're going to be opening up the Diamond Select, the Rocketeer. I've been wanting to open this up forever, and it kept getting pushed down on my stack for a while because I love Rocketeer. It's one of my favorite comic book movies ever made. And as usual, this is a big NECA figure, so it doesn't really fit in to my framing here very much, but you got the Rocketeer logo from the movie here, and the figure and everything. Some good artwork here. Same thing on the side, and then of course on the back you get even more what's on it. But let's open this huge packaging up and check out this cool Rocketeer figure. So for like, I haven't bought many selects. Selects are known issues, like the boxes are damaged really bad, just period. Like shops can't even get them good, and so it's not good for mental card collectors. But also they tend to have joints that are slightly more breakable than others, but they also come with a lot of cool stuff. And my local comic shop, Famous Faces and Funnies, I picked up this Rocketeer figure, which I'd always wanted a Rocketeer figure. They had this in one of their auctions, and I thought I'd check it out. But we should go over some stuff. All the stuff you see here that came with it, which is a lot of cool stuff. So let's go over all that stuff. The first real accessory you get with it is this really cool launch. And I wish these pegs weren't so big, because then you could use it for other stuff like, and I know it's probably on purpose, but it would have been really cool to use this for like Iron Man or something like that. But if you look at it, it's really cool. I might put an LED up in here to give it some light shining in it and stuff. But that look, translucent look, like really makes the smoke stand out too. But this is really cool, and it's got a backside. But yeah, I'm probably gonna get an LED battery and keep it taped under here for using that. But that's a pretty awesome thing. And then you have these blast effects. Let me focus this in a little bit better. Probably should have did that on the last thing too. These blast effects also bigger hose, so they probably can't use it with Marvel Legends or anything, but these blast effects will go under his shoes, and these are pretty cool too. Like that's a nice little effect. Looks like a candy though, slightly like a piece of candy. And then we have the blueprints, the famous blueprints from this, which is really cool too. I like stuff like this, like the recent Ninja Turtles, which I did a review of. The crane, Rafa crane, come with a blueprint. It's a nice little thing. It's a really cool little thing. Doesn't have to be much, like just a little cool little. And here you have a piece that goes on his chest, and it's for when he had the flap just slightly pulled down, which is weird that he doesn't come with a gun or like a holster for it, but that may have been just a choice on their part not to have him with one. Oops, keep hitting the camera. And now we come to all the hands that come with it. So like you got the hands that come on in, which are slightly flight hands, I think, with gloves, and then you got these, which are even more flight hands without gloves, which I don't know why they did that. I like the fact that we have those, but looks like they did more of a relaxed hand for the ones that oh. And then you get several other gloved hands. Like there's a fist here. There's a trigger finger one, even though you don't get a gun with him. But more open hand. So you get like a number of hands with the figure, which is really cool too. Like I have gotten some selects that didn't have much with them, and I think for the price range and everything, like selects really do need to have that type of stuff. And now we come to the thing I've known people just to buy this figure for, and that's the Rocketeer helmet. And this is a really, really cool design. Again, it's not made like to go with anything else, so there's a lot smaller hole there, which somebody could probably fix out if you wanted to put this on your Tony Stark or something, but it's really cool. It's got some like the painting on it makes it look kind of beat up, not just slick manufactured. Like, it's a really good representation of that really cool Rocketeer helmet. Put that on your desk and it would just look really cool on its own. And now we're going to come to the main figure itself. So for this Rocketeer figure, you got one of the things like right away is like, okay, this is the chest piece I was talking about that comes off, and then if you want to put the other one on, it just goes on like that. I mean, it's a little thing, but it gives it two different looks. And if you were doing like a group of Rocketeers, you could have one with that, one without, make them look slightly different. The face, these slicks can be like really raw on the face. Like, again, another flying figure, and its head doesn't go up at all, so that's not a good thing. The articulation, of course, it's a select, so it's like, be careful when you're bending these, because you don't want to break them, because they do break kind of easy compared to a lot of other lines. Not as bad as the old Buffy line, which figures would break just taking them out of the box. But you got the pants that are slightly frayed at the sides, and there's like a dirt wash all over most of this that makes it really look good. There's boots here. And then a thing that I don't really like that much is the I'm not going to try to like force that because I don't think it comes off, but the Rocketeer pack here was just slightly crooked if you ask me. But you have that here. I wish it came off. Then you could do some other stuff with him, but it doesn't. It doesn't stand the best in the world, which I don't have many selects. I don't know if that's, like, most of my selects I got are the bigger type people like Juggernaut, and then I don't care if they're slightly bigger than my other figures, but he seems to have a problem standing though. It's like one of his legs are longer or shorter than the other, and I have to lean him a lot. Of course, it's balanced up by this thing. This thing's like pretty heavy, but let's see if we can get this out. Yeah, the head came off pretty easy. You can see that small, like that, which moves a little bit, but not a lot. Trying to get that. And you gotta really force that in to get that helmet on there, because that joint vault in there is like really small. I think it moves a little bit more with the helmet, so you can like make him look up a little bit more, but not as much as you'd really want him to do like a classic look for him. But, and there's the head by itself. Like I said, very generic head. But let's try to get him in some pose. So I'm like handheld right now because I noticed something when I was getting ready to take some action videos. It's not standing very good. There's something, like, I think mine's broke or something, because like, if I can get the focus a lot better. Like, if you see these on the end, It's like a metal rod going up here, of course, keep it stable. And then this, but his boots don't have big enough holes for that. How are you supposed, and it's the same thing with these. These are kind of big. Like I was talking about earlier, like, how are you supposed to get that? These are awesome effects, and now I'm like, I have to look up a video online real quick and see if I can figure out how we're going to get that to work. So, yeah, I'm an idiot. So, I kept thinking of him in terms of Iron Man. You know, it's not though. This goes in the back of this. So, yeah, that's how that works. I'm an idiot though. A big idiot.
Slowly comes the